Esports. On the offense, it seems like an aggressive push right now for Team Secret as they have to go back because of the flash.
Spike down, C.
BORKUM was able to get one, and that is Savvy before he goes down in the hands of one down.
That's right, they lose quite a bit of the smoke potential here, but EJAY will find Jessie. Jessie still has quite a bit of utility in his pocket, but EJAY, he wants to do it all. He finds the third. He's
One
hungry for the
enemy
fourth and
remaining.
fifth, but DubsteP has that timing unlocked as Josh
As the only man remaining, you have the turret that could help you out, specifically on this type of setting, on this type of round, because it is a pistol round. There is no counter yet. It really depends. It's up until 25, but so far, looking at it, they don't have the armors. Josh as low on HP
at all, as Bren's like, you know what, we can hold on. We've made them use the utility, but BORKUM has found BraiNfreeZe, and EJAY dodges that stun. He's gonna find the anti-flash. No, as Jremy hits him with a sidestep. Jremy still very much alive here. That aftershock is gonna push him out.
One enemy remaining.
As he finds
Spike
two,
down
Jessie
A.
chimes in.
30
and now
seconds
Bren,
left.
They don't look too hot right now.
bait and switch is what happened on sewers right there. They are just ready and prepared to take on the X.
Fine, a little bit of a penalty here on BraiNfreeZe, but not before EJAY can trade. That is a lot of utility being removed as EJAY dodges that fault line beautifully. Jremy has been staggering all his utilities so well in the previous rounds. They need that. Secret need that to stop this march, this death march of Bren, and EJAY still wants to put the pressure on.
BORKUM caught doing a yoga position on Garage a while ago. He was setting up and maybe trying to get out of a situation, but it's too late already as EJAY was pushing there. And I think for Bren Esports right now, they are planning to go on the side. You have to check the corner, so check your six, my dude. JessieVash was able to get Josh S, but the immediate trade-off was there from EJAY.
That's right. Illustrato did mention that some of the basics have somewhat been lost as DubsteP gets a massive double kill. Jremy perfectly timed on that window swing as he finds Zavy and
all over again, over and over. Always one player aggresses towards them.
That's right, and they try to get a little bit of a cheeky kill there using the utility. Josh S narrowly dodging that Hunter's Fury. Jremy knows better, but DubsteP, he will finally find Zavy. Once again, those flashes and those post-plant weapons are not going to be present for Bren, but they're still 4 members strong compared to the -1 on Secret as EJAY finds his jet counterpart. But Ice Cold Jessie chimes in. 2v1, it's up to Jremy.
Jremy using the aftershock, maybe trying to see if he can get anyone, or was it a blind that he used? Wasn't sure, but the Sova drone might detect him as the fault line comes in. He goes in for the timing. BraiNfreeZe very low on HP. He still can do this. This is a clutch potential right now for Jremy. As BraiNfreeZe swings out, he goes down. Another one bites the dust. That is the clutch coming in from Jremy. No one there to catch him though, but there are certain traps as well. On the other hand, the flank, or rather the other rotations coming in from Hotsauz trying to cut off the rotation from Team Secret is shut down already. EJAY is inside the wall. This may be a smart move for him, but the fault line, it's too late to connect.
That's right, that tiny pocket of safety was not deep enough as BORKUM is going to find Zavy. 13 seconds left. Josh has to make a play, but it is not meant to
know that you're heading out. So what other players do is actually swing from the left or from the right to front into going into that cosmic divide. And I haven't seen teams doing that so far right now for the players or for the games that I've casted.
It's really those little things that create all these situations. But EJAY using the knives to the best of his ability, fighting JessieVash. Still a bit of an uphill battle. They have 2 Phantoms in hand, but 4 Secret players to deal with, and a hefty arsenal of utility here. The flashpoint will come out, but will not blind anything. Jremy, he sees true, and he lands even truer, giving him that fault line. Oh, but wait a minute. It's actually the Molotov, the Nano Swarm, with that combo that really will bring down BraiNfreeZe 6 feet under.
It was actually a very smart move coming in from Team Secret right there. Let me talk about it later on, but right now let's see where the action takes us as Bren was able to punish 2 players on the side of Team Secret. EJAY and Savvy and Hotsauz are all on side. As usual, we see post-plant situation on B where players
without all those precious Astra stars that are so coveted. Now it does look like they're trying to get a bit of space here from a pick. EJAY will do that as they find Jremy. But who is this? It's DubsteP once more. just in short. Savvy says, don't do that. Don't ever do that ever again. But the same situation is going to happen. The positioning-wise for Secret, they have a massive flank. So, Bren, they kind of have to speed this up. They cannot let these two defenders delay them for as much as they can. We still have a full belt of utility for Savvy, so those flashpoints, they are going to come in clutch. But it doesn't matter. EJAY, he is going to swing wide, he's going to swing dry, and he is going to bring the desert upon Secret. That is going to be a fully stunned JessieVash. EJAY finds yet another third.
One enemy remaining.
Now we wait for BORKUM time. Is this it?
Oh, Savvy is very low on HP. BORKUM, he has the utilities. He's not gonna use it anyway. He doesn't need that, and that is the R2. This would help out Team Secret, but they are experiencing, or rather, they are expecting this kind of positioning from DubsteP already. Bren Esports charging in. Josh and Savvy was able to take a kill. 8 HP remaining on DubsteP right now as he tried to pinch the other enemies on C long, but that's not enough enemies anymore. The Silver Drone will not detect him at all, but will detect someone from backside. This is
gonna have the inferior timing, but that is gonna prompt everybody to move and try to reinforce sight, as we have one more quick check by Dispenser before he is going to once again bolster these defenses. DubsteP though, the great equalizer.
Wow, they were expecting this. The lockdown was immediately placed. And of course, Hotsauz is picking up all the utilities already. It was a sure A take right now with Bren.
That's right, and now we are going to see a little bit of action towards Garage. The Secret train, it hasn't stopped, but it is gonna reduce Dispenser's health to 3 here. Secret, they find the space. Zappy is trying to find a duel here, but the smoke and the jukes, he stays alive, not for too long. The right click is gonna fell him, as EJAY is one of the last few remaining members of this Bren squad. Secret, they have such a tight grip on this retake, not being helped by the fact that BORKUM is already chipping away. Although they've been somewhat close, Secret has found way more. Zavy is already predicting, or rather anticipating, this heavy-handed B push. But the flashpoint gets delayed. He will still survive this. They might actually find a kill on DubsteP, but no. EJAY creates a space. He finds one. Hotsauz chimes in. Everybody's flooding onto the site. And Secret, it seems that they can't really... rather, it's Bren. Doesn't seem like they're letting go of this site. As Secret, they fall back to grass. They fall back to window. But the spike, where is
time to play out? All you have to do is delay Team Secret right now. You have man advantage. It's already inside the... That timing going inside from Dispenser. The recon didn't locate Josh as yet, and the timing works out for him.
Indeed it does. This Vash, the last member of this Secret offense, that really could not crack the Bren defense. I'm honestly surprised. Zavy
dry peek. Instead, they do a jump peek, and then DubsteP heads out. And he was on point on that shot. Though the shock darts were on point, no one is there, and the timing is off already from the planter. Now JessieVash with a 2K, securing that 2 kills with 1 trade coming in from Bren Esports, making this a 3v2 situation. This is the Draxiimov pulling Jremy, but he's not going to falter on this point. Even when casting, it happens, dude.
I mean...
Oh man, Josh shocked. The BORKUM is already on site. He didn't know. He didn't have any information at all. 1-to-1 trade, and even BORKUM was surprised that he was there right behind side as well. 11 seconds to plant the spike right now. Team Secret being delayed with the... Ooh, the yash is definitely there when you do. A KO should suffice probably. More than a recon, using a recon, because there's lots of angles. But speaking of angles, Bren Esports, the double trouble is definitely here. That is Josh S and EJAY. 3v2 situation right now. We are still in the pistol round, ladies and gents, and Dispenser was able to get one on the tripwire, changing position. No bullets, not enough. Good sign. It's still gonna be a complete bonus round for Bren Esports. They didn't use any money aside from, of course, the utilities that they can get. But economy-wise, that's good for them. On the other hand, this is not the perfect situation right now for Bren Esports to be gunning down or being gunned down as well. But the trade is happening right there, as Hotsauz was able to punish one with the Nano Swarm, but DubsteP is ready to punish as well.
That's right, Bren. They... Oh god, I'm gonna die. They're they had to play the range here. They had to play up close because of the Spectres, and they just
Spike
really wanted to
planted.
do as much economical damage as they can. But really, it wasn't meant to be, as BraiNfreeZe is going to be the last person here. Secret, they did such a great job of understanding what situation they're in, that this is potentially a bonus for them, and BORKUM cleaning up house in a position where he either has to kill everybody or he's gonna die.
On the other hand, finally, I would disagree with you. I actually appreciate the slow take of Team Secret right now. They're really careful in the positioning that they are ruling and they are taking. Bren Hotsauz, on the other hand, was able to punish one. He still has the lockdown. This can be trouble for Team Secret. Too slow, as I would say. That's what I won't appreciate.
I thought you said you like the slow approach.
Yeah,
now you're doubling
I do,
back.
but...
Presence will be known, so he double backs. He's like, you know, no. I'm gonna do a Taylor. I'm gonna say I like it, then I'm gonna say I'm not.
Then I say I don't. I'm gonna do a Taylor. It's a new thing now. It's a new meta. On the other hand, we didn't see, but Hotsauz is able to punish one. Oh, the soul stopper! It's gonna be used, but won't get out efficiently. A complete shutdown from Bren.
Finally found the fruits of his labor, trying to infiltrate this B side. Jremy had the timing there, but the window has been closed. He's been shot. The Nano Swarm still has not killed Josh S, but Jremy, he survived. Now he has an extra nade. He will have to create a little bit more space for his teammates because look at BORKUM. Look at where he is right now. He is in the perfect spot, but Hotsauz, you can count on him to get the perfect timing.
Such a good timing coming in from Hotsauz. He's actually prepared to put down the lockdown as well. I was gonna say later on that it is in the hands actually of Jremy to make Bren Esports go crazy on site, because with the satchel in place you can actually put away the crosshairs of the teammates, because they have to go vertical, especially when you're satcheling in, and that can create space for DubsteP. But on the other hand, with how they are doing it right now, and of course Savvy is ready to take on the action, and he goes back to position. You know, he doesn't know though, I think, that there is someone on vents, and that was BORKUM. He actually punished BORKUM right there, but the trade from JessieVash happened. DubsteP on the other hand ready to take on the action as EJAY shuts him down with his operator. Now with a Vandal, not gonna take on the shot on Dispenser. 3v3 situation, very fair and square.
Dispenser just one away from that neural theft. He needs it badly. Jessie will try to hold this down towards ramp, but Josh S looks to be a perpetrator once more. Tries to go for the flanks, but no, it is going to be mano a mano here. As you mentioned, they are going to square up on the respective sides of the map, but Jremy, with that newly acquired operator, has been, well, pretty stellar. As he dropped it, now goes for a rifle fight. Defender, Killjoy, the Seekers, the lockdowns, they're all coming. But Jremy, he's too hard to stop. He is unkillable. But now he has 8 health as Josh S, he swings. Dispenser. And this is where things will get a little rocky, as you've mentioned. They are holding up towards the air. They haven't tried this tempo yet, but the jumps are immediately destroyed by BraiNfreeZe. The value of the Astra is too undeniable, especially on that BraiNfreeZe. We haven't really seen him on the controller, but he's already making so much work. As Savvy is gonna get taken down by the Guardian. Secret, they look to equalize. EJAY, the other Sage, but is a complete harm assist. Finding a third for himself, a fourth. Secret, they've been quelled. The speed and mighty impressive. This time around, they need that spearhead, that blade to break Secret. As Secret, they don't really have as much utility on their side because they don't have that super coveted Astra. What they do have is A.
The showstopper just connects. I mean, let me talk about it later on as we head on still on this fight that we are having. The rest comes up from JessieVash. Hotsauz also was able to shut down one player. 3v3 situation right now as they see the locations of the enemy. With the neural theft being used, it's not going to be enough to win. It can go both ways. And we are looking at Bren Esports and how they move. Savvy waiting to catch and cut every rotation that the Team Secret has right now. 13 seconds to plant the spike, and EJAY does it right now as BORKUM is trying to gun down the enemies. He gets 2, but there was a trade from EJAY.
This could be fairly enough. Oh my goodness, that was the clutch. Just stay alive!
know if they want to take this map against Bren Esports, but we've seen Team Secret overcome that position. DubsteP was able to take on 1 kill. This gravity well wouldn't pull anyone at all. They know this kind of positioning right now on the side of Bren Esports, and catch, or rather caught off guard, is Josh S right there.
And thinking about this, this is not an uncommon scoreline for Split. We've seen comebacks like this. It's definitely not impossible. But again, Bren just needs 1 round, and sometimes that could be pressure as JessieVash looking like a scout, using all that mobility, actually trying to fend off such a utility-heavy lineup. And Zappy understands this, but what he doesn't understand is then Dispenser wants to fight. He wants to make amends. EJAY will find DubsteP lurking a little too far from home. Dispenser, he will finally get back into the smoke, into the safety of his side of the map.
Safety is what everyone needs right now. Bren Esports, they have to safely get this round away from Team Secret before they actually bounce back and ride on that momentum. BraiNfreeZe, on the other hand, he didn't expect BORKUM to be waiting already on Garage. 2-1 trade just happened with Josh S shutting him down with the Seekers out. He uses this with the guiding light as well. He's gonna go for the entry. The pseudo-duelist is here for the action as Jremy stops EJAY going in, but Josh S is already here. DubsteP, on the other hand,
so much. Really brought the game to, I would say, a really super tactical approach here. But a lot of people tend to prefer that super exciting playstyle just like that. DubsteP, he jumps on the box, doesn't really mind if there could potentially be any danger. Does have a dash available. Will get not the top of the APC, but they don't know that. Jremy will find Josh S. This is gonna disjoint this defense just a tiny bit more as they already have Lamb's control.
Spike planted.
So hiding in this pocket of safety. BraiNfreeZe is gonna try and create a crossfire here, wary of bench and where the players of Secret are.
At least with EJAY's positioning. Barracks, hello. At least with EJAY's positioning, as I was saying, they have enough space and they know that no one is actually on backside. But looking at a little bit of a spoiler out there coming in from our side, but just carrying them away, man.
It's one of those things where you hear the judge, you're just saying, yeah, I'm
30
not
seconds
going
left.
there. Good luck with that, as BORKUM uses the Guardian to eliminate EJAY. But BraiNfreeZe gets a quick double, gets a triple. Vash is left to clutch in this situation. He does have quite a bit of utility, and he even finds BraiNfreeZe. But the timing, once again, Hotsauz makes a perfect decision to swing at
the stars is being set already. If I'm not mistaken, yeah. This is now the Hunter's Fury being used by JessieVash. Will it connect with someone? And that is Josh S. Josh S is pinned down already. Savvy, very low on HP. But he has a really good angle right now. He has good positioning. JessieVash is quite aware that maybe someone is lurking and someone is flanking. So he's going to stay on that flank and watch it go over. But the thing is, 4v2 situation. BraiNfreeZe right now is stuck on CT, and you know what, maybe on other maps moving forward we are gonna see him again. DubsteP was able to pinch one enemy, that is Hotsauz. Very big opening coming in from Team Secret right there, and they could just completely wreck it. No more walls, no more heals right now for the side of Bren Esports, aside from Josh S. He's still here, by the way.
He definitely is. Jremy using that newly updated box to witness the death of one of his teammates, JessieVash. He is going to use these double blast packs, but I don't think he saw the jet dash, as EJAY will find two. Zappy chimes in to find BORKUM, and Dispenser will have to dispense an enormous amount of clutch to get this going. At the very least, he gets the spike down. But wait a minute. He goes for the double fake, but Savvy has the perfect read on this. The brain on this man is just a little too big, but the timing is also on his side. Has been on a tear, wants to keep it going. He uses that nade hopefully to do a little bit of damage. But look at this. Something to take into account is that they've completely left showers. There was no lurk threat whatsoever. They have no reason to put any bodies there. And Secret, they might have boxed themselves in with the previous rounds and how they turned out. EJAY, though, will be the first point of contact towards Garden, but a double swing might come into play. Or it could be DubsteP alone, but even through the blind, EJAY finds everything.
Are you really a Sky main if you don't blind your teammates? Oh, come on. It was was such good positioning though, coming in from EJAY and Josh S. I just wanted to point that out too before that happened. Josh S was actually using the Trailblazer. There were multiple smokes on B long as well. And EJAY, as good as a teammate he is, he just waits. Maybe it is ready and was looking forward to that. You know, whenever you play bind and you just see the Raze has the ultimate up, you just don't go A short, man.
A little bit of a heat check there on the side of Xavi as they change their defensive outlook here. Doesn't really matter as EJAY is also here to duel with the ops. 3 bullets, 3 hits, staying true to all that accuracy. BORKUM might find a timing here. I don't think Xavi knows that he has passed, and this could potentially be the death of Bren, at least for this round. But no, that is not meant to be. Although they do lose BraiNfreeZe, pretty lacking in the first 9 rounds, but this time they get a freebie.
They actually have that advantage with the ultimate of the Sova. Finally connecting towards Hotsauz. EJAY was ready to answer with the indirect trade. As BORKUM pushes in, he gets George F. Dispenser on the other hand, playing around the smoke and planting the spike as the other teammates or the other players of Team Secret swarm in onto the side. This recon would detect someone, and that is BraiNfreeZe. EJAY and BraiNfreeZe, it's all up to them to do this retake. EJAY right now, he's holding the operator. Maybe he can get some shots in, but this kind of positioning that we are seeing right now with Team Secret, they are locked and loaded, and they know the position, they know the information, they're not even watching A short anymore.
And it seems that the round investment that they've spent is looking
pain chills away. They probably knew that he was above the boxes, but he's down anyway right now. And of course the retake coming in from Bren Esports. How are they gonna plan this out? Xavi is already on site trying to make one enemy before come. Just shower hold coming in from Secret right there is such a punishment for Bren Esports as
it's a peak. Now with the long control is in order. Maybe this is what the A hit will amount to. A lot of utility, but somehow nothing killing, nothing dodging as Bren, they hold strong. Josh S melting down Dispenser. Everybody is still once again stuck in a vortex. Hotsauz even finds a lurking BORKUM. He finds a second on DubsteP. JessieVash has to be ice cold, but the heat is a little too, but it doesn't matter.
Literally.
A little hiccup.
Literally, I got you, dude. Well, cover for you. Hotsauz was able to punish one, and that is Dispenser with a headshot. DubsteP to answer back, while Hotsauz is actually waiting for him to pop out. Just the goals actually winning that engagement as well as Jremy is smoked in. He pulls out the boom bot trying to see and locate where the enemies are as JessieVash is jumping and gunning is what he's doing. And now as EJAY sees one on CT, they plant the spike. They have the information of one player from Team Secret and they are trying to look for the other one, and that is DubsteP. They have the ghost though. This is still manageable. This is a 3v2 situation. Josh S took some damage. They know the position of DubsteP right now. EJAY was able to secure that kill, and BORKUM, he's still trying to find a way how he can do this, but it's a crossfire and Savvy.
Laser is gonna come out. It is not gonna find anything meaningful. EJAY has to be super careful, but Jremy will vacate that position. All the utility
I like how
in the world.
DubsteP helps him.
Absolutely. DubsteP picks it up. Oh no. You like how DubsteP is helping him? What do you mean, Terror?
That was already a good position. They should have not by the smoke of DubsteP, but of course they had this strategy of pulling out the boom bot and DubsteP swinging out with it, but it didn't work. So I don't think we're gonna see that again.
Yeah, I mean, again, such a curious decision to really maximize the range. And look at that, EJAY will get tagged up to God knows how low, but will get healed by the Sage just right up. And the firepower deficit is really kind of hitting Secret hard, but have no fear, ladies and gents. This has been a bonus for them. It's not really working out for them, but much like bonuses and much like power differences with the guns, it is what to be expected.
And it was the Silver drone. Dispenser doesn't even need to move the camera. I got you, bro. But there's no push currently right now for Bren Esports anyway. They're just holding this and waiting. And right now, with the push from Savvy, this will change things around as he gets the 2K.
Wow.
Just like that, a very clean shot coming in from Savvy, and they are now planting the spike.
You are
That
divided.
they do, that they get it. The cosmic divide is going to be there, really proving or putting a wrench in the plans of would-be retakers. DubsteP, I feel like there's a little bit of hesitation here. He doesn't want to lose this operator because it is pretty much gone if he does. They'll have to sacrifice quite a bit of armor on their side, or at least on a teammate's side. If he can manage to creep up, and oh dear, that is the worst case scenario for him. But Jremy, we've seen him clutch time and time again.
remaining.
Can he do it? He finds the first. Savvy, now both the All-Stars, the Young Rush, the spray! Clear out the box, but unfortunately it falls a little too shallow. And he messes up one jump. He gets the third, but at least he finds himself a kill. Hey, if it works, it works. Like, if you think Dynamite is a martial art, then so be it, because everybody's exploding onto the side. EJAY follows up, makes this a strong case for Bren to hold on to the lead. Hotsauz is here for the trace. That recon dart is going to find everybody, but Secret, where did that come from? That is so low. Oh, but perfection will not be on this.
First mistake was Savvy going in on the satchel, and it wasn't continuous. If it was, he actually might have been able to get the Cypher immediately. But Dispenser, on the other hand, here to a new round. He gets one, Jremy gets two. That is 3 man down. 1 by 1, Bren Esports goes down, but JessieVash is ready to answer back. He still has the Seekers, but not
is going away in a blink of an eye if Secret continue this composure that they're showing. But like I said, this could be one of those rounds that could turn out to be a big surprise. But Jremy, he doesn't want any part of that. He does find two, one with the nade, one with the Vandal. This time around, hopefully this ult is going to work out for him, but is not even going to damage anybody. Josh will have to run because the pain shell once more. A little bit of verticality on Jremy is going to pay off. Finds his third, actually on pace for the ace.
Wow.
In a situation where they default again, this time on the side of Bren. I'm not sure if you can really call this map an attacker-sided map. I know some people will share that sentiment, but the way we've seen it, it's really the truest toss-up. But DubsteP doesn't really care for those semantics, doesn't really care for those statistics, as he will do his job no matter what. Using that operator to ruthless efficiency, JessieVash will be a witness to a second kill, as Zavy is going to fall, and both duelists are not going to be present for this endeavor. Bren, they are somewhat hurting right now. They don't have that quick gap close. They don't have that necessarily space control. And this might just be a round that is looking so impressive for Seekers.
Out using the Seekers and also the guy taking knife all at the same time. They have set up as well the cosmic divide, but 1 by 1 they go out. Josh S very low on HP. Hotsauz can heal, but only after 35 seconds. That's a lot of time. 11 seconds remaining to actually plant the spike. Not going to be enough time as Team Secret just dashes in, moves forward, and
JessieVash will do whatever it takes. Hold it down with this Phantom. BORKUM, what's he doing here? Oh no, they've probably fallen into the web, but if they can find some sort of kill with a showstopper, that could be the end, or that could be the difference that they need. But Secret, they flood in, or rather they hold strong. BORKUM finally finds BraiNfreeZe. Bren, are they crumbling? Are they falling apart? This is yet a question that is rolling out.
EJAY just plays so slow and we can't see anything else. But moving forward though, Jremy and the rest of Team Secret right now is trying to find a way how they can retake this immediately. They want to take this game, they want to take this map away from Bren Esports, but Savvy will say no yet. Jremy is defusing right now, and Team Secret finally, the retake was there, still alive.